Hi there, my name is Tom, and today we're going to be discussing everyday carry options for folders. Because I've done videos on sharpening, I've done videos on selecting your kitchen knives, and now the obvious next step is your fixed blades and your folders for, your general use. Um, so I'm going to start with a couple of options that I think are just way too specific in task. This is a Klein Hawksbill knife. It's an easy one-hand operation knife. It's nothing particularly fancy, hollow grind. And to be honest, its two primary uses are stripping insulation from electrical wires, or if you're a person who does flooring related jobs, it's good for cutting carpet. But it's not exactly what I would consider a multitasker. This is something that for me is a unitasker. It's helpful to me at work, and that's about it. Next is the Milwaukee Fastback. It's also a one-hand operation knife. You can see it has a strap cutter feature on it. There's another version or variety of this that has blade storage, and I think they make one that has like screwdriver tips and whatnot. It's got a belt clip, and again, still mostly a unitasker. It's a pretty good cardboard cutter, box opener, strap cutter. But yeah, this is again definitely, a work knife. And it is just a knife. That's all it's ever going to be. And I would not have any interest personally in the ones that have the screwdriver tips, because it's just not a comfortable handle for screwdrivers. If I'm at work, I have screwdrivers. Now let's see. This leather case does not come with it. This is a Victorinox Super Tinker. This is a buck knife 110. And this is a Leatherman Wave Plus. Now obviously the buck knife is again, it is a unitasker. It's well made. It is a hollow grind knife. It is usually razor sharp out of the box. However, it could definitely use, I guess you could say, refinement. Run it across a strop, and it's perfect. It's ready to go. But again, it's a unitasker. Comes with a belt sheath. Well made, but again, it's a lot of weight to do one thing, and that is cut. So these two are the ones that I consider for my everyday carry. And the Leatherman Wave Plus wins more than 90% of the time. If for some reason I need something smaller, that's where the Victorinox Super Tinker comes out. But the Wave Plus has a blade, and it has a backup blade that's serrated. It has a saw blade, which, is actually in some cases useful for me, but it's not like my first go-to. But like I said, it's a multitasker. You've got a diamond grit honing side, you've got a file side there, and you have a coarse file there. So this actually is, again, with multi-tools, they're a jack of all trades, master of none kind of deal. But like, I've literally demonstrated you could sharpen a hatchet with your file on this if you had to. Again, you've got your needle nose pliers. There's wire cutters. So that's nifty, and they're all replaceable. Again, not my favorite set. Wait, that's not the screwdriver. Hey, it's got scissors. And, you know, multi-tools are not my favorite place to go to for screwdrivers, but you've got a flathead, you've got a Phillips and a flat tweaker that is changeable. And on the other side, you have a flat bit that rotates, and you have a flat Phillips, which, again, in a pinch, is useful. And finally, sorry, my fat thumbs are fighting me. There is a bottle opener. Not bottle opener, a can opener. Right there. So, I've used everything except the can opener on my Leatherman Wave Plus. And, to be honest, I end up using its pliers and the straight knife more than anything else, because the others are available to you when that's what you've got. And it comes with a heavy duty canvas strap type belt sheath. The Victorinox does not come with a case. I made this one. Made it in a light rose or pink color with black stitching to try to be appealing to a customer base that kind of likes stuff, but they want it to be pretty. And let's see all the things we got there. You've got your main blade, and you've got your backup blade. Like, I'm pretty sure all folding Swiss Army knives have. You've got scissors, actually about twice the size of the Leatherman Wave scissors. You got a small flat screwdriver and can opener. You've got a larger flat screwdriver and bottle opener. And I'm not sure what this notch over here at my thumbnail is for. And on the back, you've got your T-handle Phillips driver. Again, not the thing you want the most to use the most when it comes to screwdrivers, but there if you need it. You have a scratch-all / boring drill. It's good for drilling a hole through thinner, soft materials, wood and plastics. And you have a hook, which, to be honest, is actually handy for carrying a lashed together bundle of firewood or sticks or anything you would lash together in a bundle. The key ring really just gives me a decent place to put a lanyard. You might want to put keys on it, but I think this one's too big for the keys. Toothpick. Kind of bad to put in your mouth in my mind, but I use it to clean out USB-C charge ports when dirt gets in them, and I find it super handy for that. You know, when your USB cable keeps falling out of your phone, you have a non-conductive piece of plastic here that you can just safely dig into that port and pull out the pocket lint from your phone's charge port. And of course, the tweezers, which are great for removing splinters, if that's an issue that you regularly have to deal with, and I kind of do. So, out of all of those options, hey, this is a cool, you know, historical pocket knife, but the Buck 110 is a lot of weight and only one function, so not great in my mind. These two, they're really good work options for me, but they're not EDC for me because they just don't get the job done, that as many jobs done as, you know, what I want walking down the street when I don't have my entire tool bag with me. And so these are number 1, the Leatherman Wave Plus, and number 2, the Swiss Army Knife Super Tinker. So like, share, subscribe, let me know what you think in the comments, and have a great day.